Lancers and the Newark Academy Minutemen will take on each other next on the D1 Media Pro page on the NFHS Network.
1 second from half court. Jumping for joy.
First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did.
It is
Caught!
Welcome to Sports Illustrated Stadium. I'm Alex Cohen alongside Eli Gorin. And Eli, it's going to be a great one. We have a crosstown rivalry here for us today. The 2-7-1 Livingston Lancers versus the 6-3-1 Newark Minutemen.
Yeah, Alex, it's an absolutely beautiful night. And where would you rather be than Red Bull Stadium, Sports Illustrated Stadium here in Harrison, New Jersey.
It's going to be such a different game for both teams. Both teams playing on turf, now playing on grass. Well, Eli, it's always a treat when you get to see a high school team play at a professional stadium. And here for these Lancers, it's going to be a great one, and especially for Newark looking to capitalize. 2 games so far unbeaten. They're 6-3-1 coming off a tie in their last game to Kellenberg, a New York private school.
Yeah, and the Lancers on the other end, they've had a very rough start to the season, just 2-7-1. If there's a game that can turn their season around, a win against a crosstown rival like Newark Academy, a school that they're major underdogs to, I might add, and a win here could really turn their season around and boost their momentum.
I spoke to Lancers coach Roger Rubinetti earlier about the strategy coming into this game. He said they want to play hard, they want to get the ball to the net like most teams do, but especially wants to take shots from outside of the box, really put pressure on senior goalkeeper Zach Gershwin.
Oh yeah, that is the goal, and it's a little bit different for these teams. Both of them are used to playing on turf field, now playing on not only grass, but this field is so much bigger than any other field they've ever played on. They're not used to this. I think the main point that they have to make is conditioning. It's a lot bigger, as I just said. They're going to have to run up and down a lot, and they're going to have to make sure they're ready and conditioned for this.
Yeah, both sides are going to have to do a really good job of controlling their energy, like you just mentioned. Conditioning going to be the biggest part of this game, and I can only imagine the rigorous training that both sides put through in this past week to get ready for this bigger pitch.
This is something none of these players have ever experienced. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience for most of these people. I think they're all going to want to make the most of it, get their moment to shine in a stadium like this.
And Eli, I think it's going to be a tale of 2 speedy strikers. For the Lancers, number 14, senior Aston Roberts, one of the fastest in the state with 1 goal and 1 assist on the year, albeit none of the Lancers have more than 1 goal on the season. But he's going to be their main focus today, whereas the Newark Academy Minutemen senior striker Ryan Zhu, already 3 goals on the year. He's looking to capitalize on what has been a weak start for the Lancers, and he's looking to get his 4th and maybe 5th of the year.
Yeah, and Ryan Zhu is from Livingston. He went to Heritage Middle School in Livingston, so you know it's going to be a little bit different for him going against his old public school. For Aston Roberts, Alex, he scored his 1 goal this season in overtime as Livingston took down Milburn for one of their 2 wins of the season. He's been one of their better players throughout the year. You know he's going to want to capitalize on an opportunity here.
And like you mentioned, Aston Roberts, for Livingston. A little fun fact, he is almost near a grandmaster in chess, one of the top-ranked chess players in the state.
A little bit odd you see someone as good as they are in soccer and chess. Not a combination you see every day, Alex.
Yeah, definitely a special type of what you could say is a dual sport athlete. Terrible eyesight. He's got the eyesight. Both teams' captains getting their pictures in before the game. We saw both teams really walk in here and just gather what it's like to see such a professional stadium, such great grass, a beautiful pitch that they're playing on, and they were just in complete shock and awe.
No, you could really tell they did not really process what they were seeing. They knew that what they were seeing was special, and this experience that they had today is a special one that not everyone gets to do.
Yeah, Coach Hernando Santamaria of the Minutemen is really preaching conditioning, like you mentioned. Also, to really take this moment in. It's not something that you get to do every day to play on a professional field. He wants his players to stay calm, keep a level head, while also having fun and really giving it their best out there.
And for Newark Academy, a lot of it is taking care of business. Out of their 3 losses, a lot of them are to some of the best teams in the state. Montclair, Kimberly, West Orange, Glenridge, all 3 of those top soccer schools in the state of New Jersey. They are an amazing school when it comes to soccer, and taking down a public school should be easy for them, but you never know, Alex.
Yeah, another big thing to note. The Lancers coming into this game are 3-2 in their last 5 against Newark Academy. Last year, these 2 teams played each other. Newark Academy, although, did best Livingston 4-2. But the Lancers are coming in with a winning record here.
Oh yeah, the Lancers really have been on decline the past couple years in the soccer program. Again, just one game, as important as this game is, it could change their entire program around, Alex. This is a must-needed win for the Lancers.
Yeah, and I'm expecting them to come out hot here. They're going to be firing on all cylinders early.
And one more thing to mention. We're talking about former Livingston players. Zach Gershwin, the goaltender for Newark Academy, also grew up in Livingston, was at Livingston all the way through high school. Going to be interesting to see how special it is to play against his former team at a stadium like this.
Yeah, you were great friends with him, right?
I was friends with him for a little bit. Back in our middle school days.
You know, and especially from our perspective, the perspective of students, people who have known these guys for years, it's really cool to see how well they've flourished as players, getting to this point within their career. Although, albeit, most of these players will not move on to the next level, it's so nice for them to just get a taste of what it's like to play professional.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a really special game for everyone in this game. All 22 of the people that are on the pitch right now, all the coaches ever on the bench, every pair in the stands. I'll hand it over to you, Alex.
We're ready, Eli. The Lancers are ready, and the Minutemen are ready. And we are underway here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. Newark Academy quickly controls, sends it up ahead, headed over to the left wing. Zachary Shridokar playing it. That'll roll out of bounds. It'll be a Lancers throw. Throw down the line. Over the head of Aston Roberts, played into the midfield. Christian De Leon chasing after it. It's played into the midfield for Newark Academy, stolen by Grislinski and kicked up ahead. Racing it along the wing now. Daniel Liang has it. He's slid down. That'll be a clean play. Ball will stay in play. Now cleared away by Newark Academy. Litvin will play it around him. Back to the senior goalkeeper, Charles Frederick. Frederick takes his time, sends it back out wide. Over to Zakiri. Zakiri in the midfield now. That one over to Liang along the wing. Daniel Liang makes a move to the outside. He crosses into the box. That one's swallowed up by Gershwin.
A good start for the Lancers. You can see they might be a little bit more prepared to play in this big stadium. Newark Academy doesn't really seem like they know how to cover all the space that is on this field that they're not used to playing with.
Yeah, the Lancers really moving the ball well. Great tackle on the back check by Christian De Leon. New York Academy plays it into the midfield, now out to the wing. He'll play it back, now out wide. Over for Ethan Suwanikowski. That'll be into the midfield, over for KJ Powell. Powell stutter steps, fighting off Christian De Leon. He gets around Daniel Liang. Now he'll send it up ahead, over for KJ Powell. Powell, ball taken off of his foot, over to Roberts. Now Roberts tried to make the pass over to Gabe Litvin, slid off his foot. Now KJ Powell back with it. He'll send it into the midfield. De Leon with a good challenge. Roberts tries to take a pass. Foul will be called. It'll be a Lancers free kick.
I think that ball deflected off the ref. I think that is why he stopped play, as that interfered with it, would have potentially given New York Academy the ball.
Well, it's relatively empty here tonight, although New York Academy does seem to have a bit more of a student section than the Lancers do, which isn't really a surprise.
New York Academy did pay for all their students to come to the game tonight, while Livingston relying on their students to try to buy tickets. Obviously, that has worked out a little bit more in the favor of New York Academy.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger differences between a public school and a private school.
A big benefit for New York Academy.
Now over to De Leon. De Leon trying to maintain possession. He'll send it out wide. Too far for Litvin. It'll be a Newark Academy throw. Eli, little thing to note. Turn around. We have the Newark Academy mascot, the Minuteman, right behind us.
You know, not every high school has a mascot, so it's cool that they have one.
Litvin cutting to the center. He's taken down. No foul called. Play will continue. Taken out wide. De Leon trying to rush the ball. It'll be called the Lancers throw. Great job on the attack so far from Livingston. Barry Frederick will take the throw, brother of Charles. Not every day you see two brothers playing on the same team. Long throw into the box from Frederick. That one's headed over. Shot blocked and cleared away by the Minutemen, still in the box. They'll finally, long shot sent way high.
Yeah, well, that was a long shot. Took it on the hop and just went way over the net and into the seats.
Gersh won't kick it out wide over to his back. Send up ahead. That one's taken, played into the midfield. It'll be intercepted by Newark Academy. That'll be Zachary Shridokar. Now over to During. During out wide for Ethan Suwanikowski. Suwanikowski up ahead for Kirkland Powell. Powell had the ball knocked off of his foot. It'll be out over to Litvin. Litvin, ball taken away from him. Kicked ahead by Barry Frederick. Headed away by Zoo. Need by De Leon. Minutemen will control in the midfield. Ethan Suwanikowski on it now. He looks to send the through ball over to Kirkland Powell. Powell with the low cross. That one will go through. Cleared away, rolling towards the sideline. Just too much backspin on that. It'll stay in play. Back over for Powell. Powell over to Suwanikowski. Suwanikowski trying to cut into the middle. It was taken away by Frederick. Great job of defending there by the Lancers. Really nice job keeping the ball to the outside and forcing the mistake by the Minutemen.
Well, that was the first big push of the day for Newark Academy. It's been mostly Livingston so far. They are able to get a solid centering feed, but Lancers defense does a nice job to break it up. We stay scoreless, just over 5 minutes in.
Barry Frederick will take the goal-kicking set of his brother Charles over the leaping head of Elvin Zakiri. That one played ahead, header down. Zakiri controls in the midfield, sent up ahead now to Litvin. Litvin trying to find Roberts. The two will connect. Roberts trying to let it through. Roberts cuts to the outside, battling with the speedy Ryan Zhu. Zhu off of his foot. Back to Roberts. Offside's called. That'll be a Minutemen free kick. That one sent across. Or for Cash Longcar. Longcar takes his time with it. Now he'll finally send it up ahead. Pass was intercepted by Daniel Liang. That'll roll well out of bounds for a Lancers throw.
Definitely some confusion on the Newark Academy side. Cash Longcar waiting for his teammates. He wants someone to check in, come to him, get the ball. There's nobody there.
It'll be Quan Tron to take the free kick for the Lancers. Tron with a booming kick will send it up ahead. Roberts trying to get to it, headed by De Leon. Roberts trying to boot it up in the air and get back to it. That one's finally cleared away by the Minutemen just in front of the stands. It'll be a Lancers throw. Liang will take it. Throw up ahead. Roberts tried to get to it. He was fended off. And I'll go for a Minutemen goal kick. Well, so far, not a ton of scoring opportunities. Pretty quiet game. But Livingston has really done a great job of controlling possession.
Oh, yeah, and they are surprisingly have the more of the chances up to this point. They just need to keep on pushing. Alex, you mentioned they wanted to come out of the gate strong, maybe push for that early goal. They're hoping they could do that early.
Swanakosai arguing that the ref did not think that one was out. Friedrich will take the throw. Well over the head of Litvin, just to Ryan Zhu in the corner. Zhu will let it roll out of the back line. They'll go for another Minutemen goal kick. That pass sent up ahead. Kicked down, intercepted in the midfield by the Lancers. Turnover once again. Here come the Minutemen the other way. Stutter step, pass through into the box. Take too much up. It'll be Zachary Schriederkar with it, trying to work around Barry Frederick. Cleared it away by the Lancers. Comes right to the foot of Nikos Istokai. Now over to Swanakosai. Sent well around. Daniel Liang trying to battle for it for the Lancers. Headed up by Zakiri. Back to Kosai. Now it's Zhu. Ryan Zhu making a move. He tries the through ball over for Schriederkar. It was just a bit far out of his reach. Now a Lancers goal kick coming.
Well, it took them a little bit, but I think the Minutemen are definitely starting to settle into this game, settle into this field. They've been playing some good football as of late.
And only 10 minutes into the game so far. A few scoring chances for both sides. They'll still be tied at 0-0. Kick up ahead from Frederick was deflected down by Schriederkar. That one bounces off the head of Zhu as he clears it away. Adrian Grzlinski on it now. Grzlinski battling, trying to get to the outside. That one will roll out of bounds. You hear the Minutemen fans cheering as that one goes for their favor. Here comes a throw-in from the wing. Over the head of Grzlinski. Out to the midfield. Send it to the back line. Zakiri plays it out wide over for Liang. Liang will play it back for Frederick. Frederick takes his time. He'll take a touch pass, or to his center back. Sends up into the middle for De Leon. De Leon quickly pressured by Istokar. Will be taken by Schriederkar. Schriederkar now over the through ball. Schriederkar takes a shot. That one's blocked down by Liang. Here come the Lancers the other way. It's De Leon in the midfield. De Leon moving it up ahead over for Litvin. Litvin trying to get to the outside. His cross is blocked, stays in play. Schriederkar has it bounce over his head as Barry Frederick jumps right on top of him.
Yeah, I think both players went down looking for a foul. I think the ref saw incidental contact, nothing called.
Litvin trying to work around Zhu. He is able to. Litvin trying to work around Swanakowski. That one's stolen away by Ryan Zhu. He'll play it over for KJ Powell. That one just a bit too far for Zhu as it's sent down by Brandon Muser. It'll be Ethan Suwanakosai to take the throw. He'll send it into the midfield. We'll go for Nikos Etsayako. Etsayako trying to make a move. Oh, it's over for Powell, now over for Sridhar. Sridhar with it, trying to work on the top of the box. Kicked away by Zakiri. Takes a deflection off the Minutemen. It'll go for a Lancers throw.
I think one player that has really shined so far for the Lancers is the junior forward Daniel Litvin. Or my mistake, Gabriel Litvin. As he's done just an amazing job on that left wing side, has really generated most of the Lancers' chances. You can really see the speed and the footwork of him. He's on it again.
His brother Daniel played hockey for the Lancers, graduated just last year. And Sayako battles with Litvin. It'll go for a Minutemen goal kick. Gershwin will place it for Zoo. The two Livingston natives. The kick from Zoo is sent up ahead. Midfield played out wide. Or for Grzelinski. Agent Grzelinski with the long range shot. That one goes just wide. Bit of a far shot there from the Lancers. Minutemen trying to make something work upfield. That one's kicked well high in the air. Now kicked up high by Grzelinski. Roberts tries to head it up ahead, over for Jai Hedgeb. That pass comes out into the midfield now for Sridhar. Sridhar working on Frederick. He gets around. Sridhar with a shot saved by Charles Frederick.
I think that one went off the side of the post. Not sure if Frederick's touch impacted the goal at all. Would have been close, but it will be a corner for Newark Academy.
And here Charles Frederick trying to get his defenders to cover positions. Here comes the kick. In the midfield, the bicycle kick attempt was knocked down. It'll be called a handball and a Lancers free kick. Interesting choice to go for the bicycle rather than the header.
I guess some people prefer it. If you've trained enough, kind of master the art, it's a very tough play to pull off. But if you're confident enough in your skills, why not go for it?
We know we played rec soccer. Did you ever pull that off?
No, I couldn't say I did. It's a very tough move to pull off in rec soccer.
I might have pulled it off once or twice. I was a very skilled rec soccer player.
I remember playing on a team with you. I don't remember you being that good.
That's a shot on the bicycle.
Frederick's punt is shanked.
You might say that's shanked, but on a high school field, that will probably make it to midfield.
Nice defending from Barry Frederick. Takes the ball away from Zachary Sridhar. It'll be Suwanakosai to take the throw. Whistle's blown here. Substitutions being made. Senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick is down as Will quickly step aside.
One second from half court. Jumping for joy.
First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
On!
No, Samuel Lowenthal.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
54.6 seconds to go. Can Jackson
give the Mountaineers the lead on a PK. Jackson, ready, right up to the ball. He scores! Marcus Jackson, in the 80th minute, puts the Mountaineers in front 1-0. Pandemonium here at Lincoln Field.
Minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Kick is up and it is blocked. And the receiver gets outside and he has the sideline and one man to beat and he will go all the way. And that is a Weekwood touchdown. Wow.
Join the D1 Media Pro team, New Jersey's #1 live streaming service.
He's up on his own.
Charles Frederick walking off the field under his own power, looking to not put as much weight on that right leg. It'll be sophomore Samuel Lowenthal coming in as the backup goalkeeper.
And it looked like Charles Frederick just went to punt that ball away, and as soon as he did, he looked like he was in pain, definitely tweaked something. Gotta wonder if it's his hamstring. Looks like he's holding his hamstring as he's walking off the field.
Maybe a hip flexion. That's very painful.
This will be Lowenthal's third game of the season. Has led up 2 goals so far. Another older brother graduated last year, Jacob Lowenthal, brother of Samuel. He played on this team.
And Jacob was one of the better players on this team. Obviously, this Livingston team had its struggles last year, but Lowenthal, one of the better players on the team, one of the few bright spots. Now his brother gets to play in Red Bulls Arena.
Will be Ethan Suanakosai to take the throw. Suanakosai trying to move his men into position. The whistle finally blows. He'll throw it down. That one takes a bounce off of KJ Powell. It'll go for a Lancers throw. Barry Frederick to take it. Tried to be blocked down by De Leon, headed by Roberts. My mistake, headed by Zoo. Frederick will take the throw yet again.
I have to wonder what's going through his mind just seeing his brother limp off the field.
He'll play it to the body of Litvin. That one's taken off the foot of Roberts. Here come the Minutemen the other way. Nice slide tackle from Frederick, no handball called. Roberts takes it, knocked away by Suanakosai. That one booted high into the air by Liang, headed down by KJ Powell. Now finally sent up ahead. Now played to the back line over for Zoo. Zoo will cross field. 23 minutes to go in the first half. No goals for either side. Header by Powell, kicked up ahead by Barry Frederick. Litvin shouldered down. Foul will be called as now he's hurt.
He looks like he was in some pain going down, but he's up. It looks like he's going to be all right. Probably just a rough collision.
And not something you really see in soccer all too often, not a contact sport. Looks to be the wrist of Litvin. Frederick takes the free kick. That one sent high in the air, headed away by Jai Hedgeb. Now back into the midfield. Powell trying to make a play. He sends it over to Sridhakar. Sridhakar makes a move. He cuts back over to the left side. Now played to the back line. Sent it to the midfield for Etsiako. Now back for Etsiako. He seems to be everywhere so far in this play. Now here come the Minutemen. Working along the top of the box, over for Powell. Powell trying to cut back. Ball kicked away from him by Zakiri. Now headed up in the air, settled down. Jai Hedgeb will send it over to the outside, over to the wing for Litvin. Litvin back to Barry Frederick. Frederick, pass up ahead, intercepted by Etsiokai. That played into the midfield, sent out wide over for Jacob During. Cleared away by Liang. On now will come a throw-in for the Minutemen. Lancers have two pending substitutions, number 9, senior Mason Miller, and number 18, Matthew Ferdinand. Shot there blocked by Litvin. Litvin falls down to the ground. Minutemen still working along the top of the box. Cross comes in the box, headed away by Zakiri. Settled down by Litvin, sent to the midfield for De Leon. De Leon works around a slide tackle. Ref says all ball. Now to the wing. Kicked ahead by Frederick, takes a deflection. That will land over for Suwana Kosai in between the legs of Aston Roberts. Another great slide tackle from Ryan Zhu puts it on the foot of Etsiokai. Minute will play it along the wing. A long shot sails just over the head of Samuel Lowenthal. Substitutions being made now. Ferdinand will come in for Litvin and Miller coming in for Roberts. Miller has 1 goal on the season. Ferdinand, no points so far.
Oh, looks like Lowenthal's having some trouble with his cleat. Gets teammate Brandon Muser to come tie it for him. Hard to tie cleats with goalie gloves on.
Yeah, you really got those fat, padded fingers on your hands.
I've tried it before. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
Definitely not. Liang tries to send that one up ahead for Miller. That one's knocked down. Will be controlled by the Minutemen. Sent now over to Zach Gershwin. Gershwin takes his time. He'll pass it out to his left back. That one quickly sent up ahead. Minutemen trying to work it into the midfield. Off to the Lancers half of the pitch. That pass up ahead over for KJ Powell. His long-range shot gobbled by Lowenthal. Bobbled that one a little bit.
Yeah, hasn't gotten much action this season. But first test of this game, he makes a nice save.
Nice punt from Lowenthal. That'll be sent to the Minutemen back line. Kicked up in the air. Zakiri will get a head on it, taken away by Etsioka. Come the Minutemen, Liang racing back to it. Nice slide tackle from him as he's able to push that one out to the boundary.
Perfectly timed slide tackle from Liang. All ball, no foul, and just eliminates that Newark Academy opportunity.
That was just beautiful defense. High throw sent into the box. Bicycled away by De Leon. Miller trying to get a head on it. That one's kicked up ahead now by Zakiri. Nice move from Etsioka to work around Miller. It's Sridhakar with it. Sridhakar gets around Frederick. He'll cross into the box. Kicked away by Muser, now booted into the air by Frederick. Miller playing more of a midfielder's role now. Lancers really playing without a striker. Miller finally pressuring Etsioka. He's racing quickly to the ball. Grzelinski tries to make a play for it. Nice slide by Liang. Backtracking for it is Ryan Zhu. Zhu blow buys Miller. He makes a no-look pass into the midfield. Now out wide for Suwanakowski. Suwanakowski trying to make a move. He's shoved off by Ferdinand. Now Etsioka with it for the Minutemen. Back to Suwanakowski, and he'll play back to the back line. 17:08 to go in the first half. Both teams even. Nice play to keep it in bounds. They'll finally call it out. A little bit of a late call there. Lancers making more substitutions. Litvin coming back on with that wrapped wrist.
We saw him go down earlier in the game in a rough collision, and he was holding his wrist after that. Luckily, a wrist injury is something you can play through in soccer. Just good thing he got that taped up.
Well, Ethan Sawana-Kosai will come out now in exchange for Pablo Kestel. Now played out wide, attempting the pass. That'll be a Lancers throw. Liang will take it. You can hear the Newark Academy Minutemen fans chanting, "We love Pablo," as he's just checked into the game. Great fake there from Quan Tron in the midfield. Over to Frederick, now to Litvin. Litvin taken down immediately after he comes back in by Kestel. It'll be a Lancers free kick. And Eli Frederick has a rocket of a left leg. He can get into the box.
Absolutely, but a little bit of concern for Litvin. You saw him go down on that slide tackle, fall on that left or right wrist of his, one that's taped up. Luckily, he got back up okay, but definitely don't want to injure that more.
Here comes the kick from Frederick, looking to get it into the box. Long, high kick. Punched away by Gershwin. Will be called a foul on the Lancers. Goal kick coming for the Minutemen.
Definitely some miscommunication there between Gershwin and his back line, as he looked like he had that one, and defenseman, I believe that was Ryan Zhu, coming in, headering it away.
Yeah, Zhu trying to sweep it away at all costs method of defense. Play it over for the left back, now sent up ahead. Over for Powell. Powell will chest it down. Sends the through ball over for Kestel. Ball rolling to the end line. Can Kestel keep it in? He'll be able to. Trying to send it up into the box for Powell. That one's taken away. Here comes De Leon the other way. De Leon takes his time. He'll send it over to Hedgeb. Hedgeb now out wide over for Miller. Miller, great pass while falling down over for Hedgeb. Hedgeb immediately pressured. Battle with it by Muser. Kestel trying to save it. It'll be kicked out of bounds. Now will coming a Lancers throw. Frederick will take the throw. That one's headed away by Kestel, out of play. It'll be another Lancers throw. Frederick will take it once again. Frederick plays it to the feet of Litvin. Litvin back over to Frederick. Frederick into the midfield over for Tron. You can hear Coach Rubinetti yelling to shoot that one. That one sails well wide of goal. It'll be coming a Minutemen free kick. Goal kick, my mistake.
Definitely a misplay there from Tron. He was giving all the time and space in the world, and nobody was really pressuring at all. Then for some reason decided to move to his right. He had a clear shooting lane, and then ended up firing a horrible shot well wide of goal. With all that time, you really need to aim up that shot and make sure it's a perfect one. To miss that wide when you have that much time is something that's rough.
Waiting the call. Ref calls it a Minutemen throw. Sawana-Kosai coming back in. Kestel will move out to the left back position. As Sawana-Kosai comes back in to play right back. Throwing play into the midfield now. That was Cash Longcar coming off for the Minutemen. Now played ahead by Grzelinski over for Jay Hedgeb. Hedgehog slid off the ball. He gets right back to it. It's taken by Zoo. Kneed away by Powell. That one just leaps over the foot of Nicholas Rodriguez. Now over for Sridhakar. Sridhakar over for Kotlav Rempel. Now Powell on it. Powell trying to save it. He crossed into the box. That one called just over the back line for Lancers goal kick. Lowenthal takes the kick, short one, over for Liang. Zakiri racing after it. He can't keep it in. Played to the back line for Zoo, quickly pressuring as Litvin. Zoo sends it up ahead, kicked away by Muser. Now over for Miller. Miller quickly pressured by Etsiaiko. He'll play it now over to the back line, over for Zoo. Now Zoo into the midfield, out wide for Suwana Kosai. Suwana Kosai giving tons of time and space. That was sent for Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the touch over for Powell. Powell tries to send it over for Suwana Kosai. It'll roll over the back line. Litvin coming off, as well as Miller. It'll be Ferdinand and Aston Roberts subbing on. Now getting ready for the Minutemen, Jonathan Wang. Frederick, high spiraling kick. That one will go out of play. Wang will come in now. In exchange for Gil Kotlav Rempel. Ferdinand immediately taken to the ground after quickly being subbed in. Suwana Kosai will take the throw again. Headed down by Powell. Rodriguez trying to make a play. He's holding on to De Leon. It'll be a Lancers free kick. Muser plays it into the back line. Over for Friedrich. Friedrich up to Ferdinand. Ferdinand back to Frederick. And now for Tron. On Tron trying to make a move. He'll find Frederick. Frederick being pressured by Wang. That one sent out of bounds. It'll be another Lancers throw. Frederick, quick throw up ahead. Over for Roberts. Aston Roberts trying to make a move on Zoo. Zoo stood tall to the task as he clears it away. Headed up by Frederick. Taken down by Hedgehog. Now sent over for Tron. Tron trying to make the through ball for Grzelinski as it was intercepted by Kestel. Now Kestel's long pass sent up ahead for Powell. That one just too far for him. It'll be swallowed up by Lowenthal. Now Lowenthal rolls it over for Muser. Muser takes his time. He'll send it over to the right wing, over for Grzelinski. Grzelinski has the ball taken off of his foot by Kestel. Great defense there from the Minutemen left back.
We've seen great defense on both sides. We're just over 30 minutes into this ball game. Still tied 0-0. Excellent job by Livingston to shut down one of the better soccer teams in the state.
Yeah, I think what they've done a really good job for is training for this larger pitch, whereas the Minutemen have played on their shorter pitch, might not have trained as much to play in this type of field and not as great as conditioning. And Eli, another thing to mention here, no Lancer has more than 2 goals on the season. No Lancer has more than 1 goal. Multiple Lancers tied for that team lead.
And only 9 goals all year for them in their 10 games, and they've really spread it out.
That throw into the box comes to the foot of Ferdinand. He tries to take the shot while falling to the ground as it's taken away from him. Now over for Powell. He tries to send the through ball over for Sridhakar. It just bounced over his foot as Zakiri kicks it away. See Coach Rubinetti throwing his arms up. I think Zakiri had more time to play that ball.
Well, Newark Academy did have numbers going back the other way on the counter. So I think Zakiri did make the right move, getting his team a chance to come back and settle and set up their defensive system.
That throw sent to the box. Lancer down will be Elvin Zakiri. It'll be a Lancers free kick. See Muser move that ball up a little bit while the refs aren't looking.
Try to get every single inch possible, Alex. It's a game of inches.
Headed away by Zoo, now up for Tron, now over for Grzelinski. Hedgep has it. He sends the through ball over for Ferdinand. Ferdinand racing towards the back line. He tries to keep it in. It'll be a Minutemen goal kick. Great defense there from Ethan Suwanakosai.
Ferdinand got a good read on that play. Got a great jump down the left wing side. It was a good pass too. Just didn't have the right angle.
Well, that play just showed what dominant-footed Ferdinand is. Definitely a righty.
Yeah, it would have been much more convenient for him if he had that left foot shot. Fortunately, didn't have enough time to get it over at his right foot.
Zhu sends it ahead. That one headed away by Liang into the midfield, headed up by Hedgep. That one now kicked away by Etsiokai. Now Friedrich kicks it up ahead into the midfield for Tron. Headed up by Suwanakosai. Hedgep trying to make the play. That one taken away from him. Racing back Grzelinski to make the great defensive play. The Lancers have really done a good job of racing to every ball, immediately pressuring the Minutemen as soon as they have it. Over for Wang, he plays it over for Rodriguez. Rodriguez's pass is blocked by De Leon. De Leon has the ball rolled just under his foot. He'll keep possession. Now Ferdinand with it. Back over to De Leon in the midfield. He'll cut back. Now over for Hedgep. Hedgep takes a touch off of his foot. Now Jay Hedgep into the box. That one taken away by Suwanakosai. Now Sridhakar takes it. Over for KJ Powell. Back to Sridhakar. Now through ball just way too far for Powell. With 4:25 left in the first half, and we've already seen how big of a difference this grass is being in this game.
Absolutely, these teams definitely not used to playing on this big of a field. They're definitely not used to playing on a grass field instead of a turf field like most high school teams have on their school.
That one will roll out of the Newark Academy back line. It'll be their goal kick. It's been a while since we've seen the last scoring chance and opportunity for Newark Academy. They've really lulled in terms of offense. Now into the middle is Sridhakar. He'll send it out wide. That pass intercepted by Ferdinand. Ferdinand will cut into the middle. He sends it over for De Leon. De Leon over for Grzelinski along the wing. Grzelinski along the top of the box. He takes a sliding shot. That one saved by Gershwin. Much to the amusement of the Minutemen fans.
You got to think head coach Roger Rubinetti, this Lancers team has to be content with the way they've played throughout this opening half. Again, Newark County, one of the better schools in the state, private school as well. And Livingston has not only held their own, but I would say has had the majority of the chances through this first 40 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it's crazy to say that they've outplayed the Minutemen. Nice job by Grzelinski racing back for it. That one will take a deflection off the Minutemen. Now for a Lancers throw.
Obviously, it'd be nice to have the lead if you're the Lancers, but if you could just go into the half tied, you could regroup with yourselves a little bit, and you could get all the momentum going into that second half.
Zoo on it now. His pass taken away by De Leon. De Leon up ahead for Roberts. That one just takes a touch off of his foot. Great tackle by Zoo. I said it was going to be a battle between Zoo and Roberts, and that's exactly what it's played out to be. Frederick will play it down the line for De Leon. De Leon takes a touch off of his chest. That one seems to be kicked through his legs. De Leon arguing with the referees. It'll go for a Minutemen throw, and now they will make substitutions. Gil Kotlov-Rempel coming back on now, in exchange for Jacob During. Arthur Lacerda getting ready on the sidelines for the Lancers. Jai Hedgehog has it. His pass intended for Grzelinski takes a deflection. Tron's pass over for Grzelinski. He works it into the midfield. Grzelinski's long-range shot sails wide.
He took that with his left foot, tried to just throw a shot on Gershwin, sailed it well wide as we're under 1 minute left now in this first half.
Aston Roberts coming out now in exchange for Arthur Lacerda. I went over for Zoo. He'll send it out wide. Now booted up ahead. Kicked down by Tron. Now Hedgehog on it. He sends the through ball over for Grzelinski. Adrian Grzelinski working along the wing. He'll cut into the center. Nice slide by Kessel. Grzelinski takes it over. Pass into the middle was taken away by Zoo.
Arthur Lacerda almost had a huge welcome to the game. First minute in the ball game, went right in the front of the goal and almost like a beautiful ball from Grzelinski and got the opening goal of this game.
Powell with time expiring will not get a shot off. That'll be the end of the first half. It's 0-0 after one. We'll be back with second half action after this break.
1 second from half court. Jumping for joy with
first ever.
a 2-on-1. Oh,
Did he bring it in? He did.
It is
caught!
I'm here with Lancers senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick. Charles, it's going to be a great game. We're here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. What's the excitement coming into this game like?
I think we're all pretty excited. We're pretty hyped up. It's a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. I think we're all just really hyped to play in a professional stadium for like probably all of our first time. And I think we're also just really hyped up because it's a rivalry game, crosstown rivalry, two Livingston school teams. Obviously, one of us wants to come up on top and show who really represents Livingston. And I think that we want it to be us.
Another big thing coming in this game, you guys play at turf on home. What's it going to be like switching from turf to this Bermuda grass?
I think the ball is definitely going to move a lot better and smoother on this surface. The ball is going to be moving a lot quicker. And we just have to watch out for slipperiness because the grass is probably wet. But yeah, otherwise I think we should be ready for it.
And then lastly, obviously you guys had a rough start to the season, coming in 2-7-1. Any strategy changes coming into this game?
I think we're just looking to score more goals. Obviously, we've struggled with that this season, but I think today, hopefully we can make the switch and score some goals.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. They feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate, elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate, yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly, yeah, I'm feeling.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
Well, you said Trafford's a shifty back. He gets motioned down. They'll give it right to him on the first down play, and he gets lit up. Oh, what a hit there by Jaden Bonsu.
The kid with the Powell. Oh, running people over, still on his feet.
He's gone. Touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
No flags. He's a bruiser.
Aziz Foster Powell.
Got to come up and lock up on that guy.
In Jersey. We do games in PA. We all over the place, man. Oh, they're kicking deep. They're going to try to cover this one. One man to beat. Touchdown.
And we just traded touchdowns.
Join the D1 Media Pro team, New Jersey's #1 live streaming service.
They score! Lloyd attacking and throws it down. Touchdown for St. Peter's.
I'm here with Darren Lewis.
With Simeon Wilcher.
Here with Precious Achua.
About doing overtime.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
54.6 seconds to go. Can Jackson give the Mountaineers the lead on a PK? Jackson ready, right up to the ball. He scores! Marcus Jackson in the 80th minute puts the Mountaineers in front 1-0. Pandemonium here at Lincoln Field.
Minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Kick is up and it is blocked. And the receiver gets outside and he has the sideline and one man to beat and he will go all the way. And that is a weak touchdown. Wow.
Join the D1 Media Pro team, New Jersey's #1 live streaming service.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks. You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.
From half court. Jumping for joy.
First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh.
Did he bring it in? He did.
It is
caught.
here with Lancers senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick. Charles, it's going to be a great game. We're here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. What's the excitement coming into this game like?
I think we're all pretty excited. We're pretty hyped up. It's a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. I think we're all just really hyped to play in a professional stadium for like probably all of our first time. And I think we're also just really hyped up because it's a rivalry game, crosstown rivalry, 2 Livingston school teams. Obviously, one of us wants to come up on top and show who really represents Livingston, and I think that we want it to be us.
Another big thing coming in this game, you guys play at turf on home. What's it going to be like switching from turf to this Bermuda grass?
I think the ball is definitely going to move a lot better and smoother on this surface. The ball is going to be moving a lot quicker, and we just have to watch out for slipperiness because the grass is probably wet. But yeah, otherwise I think we should be ready for it.
And then lastly, obviously you guys had a rough start to the season, coming in 2-7-1. Any strategy changes coming into this game?
I think we're just looking to score more goals. Obviously we've struggled with that this season, but I think today hopefully we can make the switch and score some goals.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. They feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling.
Welcome back. We're just 10 seconds out from second half action here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. And Eli, it was a great first half. And I think the Lancers outplayed the Minutemen. They were fantastic in the first, controlling possession. They had the majority of opportunities, and they quickly pressured Newark Academy whenever they had the ball.
No, absolutely. Not only did they get a lot of good chances on the offensive side of the ball, they really eliminated the Minutemen defensively, shut them down. They really had not let up a bunch of good opportunities. Even when their goaltender, Charles Frederick, went down, Lowenthal stepped in, and he really didn't have to do much. Their defense was that good, and they got their best opportunity at the end of the half. That was just a beautiful centering chance, looking for Lacerda. It was broken up in the last second. It's going to be an interesting 40 minutes.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, Lowenthal came in, really didn't have to do much. It looks like he will stay in as Charles Frederick is down for the rest of this game. Like we mentioned, the Lancers had a phenomenal first half. What do we think the message was from Coach Rubinetti?
I think it's keep it up. You outplayed your opponents in that first half. If you could keep up that pace, you could really tire out this Minutemen team, especially on this big of a field. And eventually, your chance is going to come, and you're going to take the lead.
And what about Hernando Santa Maria? Obviously, the Minutemen did not get what they were looking for, which was the opening goal. They haven't scored yet. Neither team has scored yet.
No, yeah, I think they need to say, settle it down. It looked like they had a little bit of nerves going in at the start of the game. It looked like they were trying to just make one too many plays. They just need to settle it down, play their game. This is a very talented soccer team right here. If they could settle it down, get some scoring chances, they can get back to their game and jump out to the lead.
Well, the Lancers will kick off. It'll be Arthur Lacerda at the dot. Lacerda waiting for the music to shut off, and the refs go ahead. Still playing music here. Lacerda kicks it off over for De Leon. Now for Grzelinski. Grzelinski plays it into space for Lacerda. Lacerda taking time, looking over his options. He'll go to the end line. Lacerda battling for it.
Let me get the corner. You got the corner?
That one will be knocked off the Minutemen. It'll go for a Lancers corner.
believe this is their first corner all day, Alex.
Yeah, great scoring opportunity coming here. Adrian Grzelinski coming. He'll take the kick. He'll send it over for Daniel Liang. Liang's cross, well too low. Quan Tran steps over it. It's taken away by Ryan Zhu. Here comes Zhu the other way. Zhu just loses footing on that ball. He regains possession. Zhu, nice job working around Litvin. Litvin quickly pressuring. Zhu trying to get back to it. That pass sent up ahead over for Lacerda. Now taken by Atsioka. He'll play it into space for Powell. Here come the Minutemen. Just along the top of the box. Now played down low. Sridhar trying to hold it in. Sridhar trying to make a move into the box. He cuts back around Jai Hedgehog. His cross is sent on goal. That shot well over the net.
Maybe the best chance of the day for the Minutemen. Has some nice playing down the right corner. A good centering if you're looking for Jacob During. Just knocked that one over the net as he tried to bat it in out of the air.
Here comes the kick from Samuel Lowenthal. Lowenthal flubs it. Headed down by During. Nice play there from Zakiri. De Leon pressured. He turns the ball over to Powell. Powell attempting the through ball over for Gutlov Rempel. Now over for Hedgehog. Hedgehog out wide for Grzelinski. Grzelinski with time. He'll send it over for De Leon. Now De Leon's pass over for Hedgehog. Now out wide for Litvin. Litvin trying to hold it in. His cross takes a deflection. Now right to Zach Gershwin. Gershwin will take his time, push his men upfield. Now we can see the entire Lancers bench standing. Punt goes off the shin of Gershwin. Now sent ahead by Frederick. Lacerda racing after Zhu. Lacerda lets this one roll out of bounds. It'll be a Lancers throw. Lacerda will leave it for Frederick. Short throw from Frederick will be played to the foot of Lacerda. Now cross coming for Frederick goes well over the goal. Headed back towards the front by Grzelinski. Powell battling with De Leon as Liang's shot goes well wide into the stands.
That was a great keep in by Grzelinski. That ball looked like it was soaring out of the play off the foot of Frederick. Grzelinski just hops up, somehow stays in bounds and headers it back in.
Pass coming out wide now. Over for Cash Longcar. Longcar sends it over for Sridhar. Sridhar takes his time and play to the back line over for Ryan Zhu. Zhu will switch fields. Pass was intended for During. Headed away by Liang. Hedgehog the other way. Pass goes just too far for Grzelinski. They'll turn the ball over. It'll be a Minutemen throw. Cash Longcar takes the throw. Over the head of Gottlob Rempel. Zakiri takes his time. He'll send it to the back line over for Muser. Now Muser up ahead. Low line drive kick over for Litvin. Litvin now over for Quan Tran in the midfield. Pass intended for Lacerda. That one will roll off the sideline. Zhu will take the throw. Five minutes to the second half here, still no goals. Zhu with the long throw, headed by Litvin over for Lacerda. Jai Hedgehog trying to get possession. He's taken down. It'll be a free kick opportunity for the Lancers.
This is going to be a great look and Frederick's going to take it. You know he has that rocket of a leg. Tries to put this one close to the goal. Hope one of their guys can get a head on it and knock it through.
Frederick trying to move the ball more to the top of the box, trying to get a better angle. He's stopped by the ref. Frederick gets the line moved back. Here comes the kick from Frederick. High looping into the box over the head of Grzelinski, and that one's cleared away. Litvin the first one to it, whistle blows. The Minutemen will take possession. Tsioka plays it over to the back line. Now Powell sends it out wide over for Longcar. Longcar back to Powell in the midfield. He's quickly pressured. Ball taken away from him by De Leon. De Leon's taken down. It'll go for a Lancers free kick. Before this game, I spoke to Coach Roger Rubinetti about strategy, and he told me that they're going to keep a relatively similar strategy. They've played and maybe even outplayed some of their opponents so far. Now it's into the box over the head of Hedgib. Here comes the shot from Litvin, and that one's blocked. Now for Grzelinski, that one blocked as well. Liang on it. He tries to send it down over for Lacerda. Lacerda unable to keep that one. Now it'll be a Minutemen free kick.
I got to give the Lancers credit. That was a beautiful pre-planned free kick at the top near the midfield, as it looked like Liang was going to take it. I think all the Minutemen thought Liang was going to take it, and all of a sudden Liang started darting upfield, and Muser gave it right to him with plenty of space. That set up that amazing Lancers chance.
Zhu will take the goal kick. Headed by Powell. Played down by Quan Tron. Now Muser will play it back to Lowenthal as he sends it up ahead. Zakiri shoved to the ground by Lowenthal. He's getting up a little slow. Powell takes it in the midfield. He'll send it to the back line, over for Zhu. Zhu will play it across to Yan. Now Yan over for Longcar. Longcar's pass intercepted by Hedgib. Hedgib works back to it. He takes his time, cuts to the outside. Hedgib sends it on goal. That one's saved by Gershwin. Gershwin will punt. Over the head of Quantron, played back by Muser. Lowenthal controls, he'll take his time and pass it back over for Quantron. Tron now over for Frederick. Frederick's pass intended for Jay. Hedgib taken away. Nice slide tackle from Zhu. It'll be the first booking of the game
Yellow card.
as Ethan Swanakowski gets the card.
You know what? You got the wrong mobile up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
The wrong mobile. It's a football overlay.
Yeah.
Swanakowski coming out after that yellow card. Coming in now will be Pablo Kestel. Another free kick coming for the Lancers. Frederick will take it. Frederick sets Zakiri racing down. Pass goes over for Zakiri. Zakiri quickly taken down. No foul called. He gets back up all okay. Now Muser will control. Back to Lowenthal. He sends it well up ahead. Litvin trying to take a touch on it. It's played to the midfield now. Rodriguez over for Yetsioka. Now out wide, pass deflected. Too far for Grzelinski. During has it now. During ball taken off of his foot by Grzelinski as he's hurt. Grzelinski down injured as Will quickly step aside.
1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy. First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh.
Did he bring it in? He did.
It is
caught.
I'm here with Lancers senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick. Charles, it's going to be a great game. We're here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. What's the excitement coming into this game like?
I think we're all pretty excited. We're pretty hyped up. It's a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. I think we're all just really hyped to play in a professional stadium for probably all of our first time. And I think we're also just really hyped up because it's a rivalry game, crosstown rivalry.
Grzelinski got up under his own power. He'll come off the field. Matthew Ferdinand coming on now. Other substitutions being made. Arthur Lacerda comes off. Gabe Hall comes in. All for Livingston.
Definitely not the ideal game for the Lancers, losing both Frederick and Grzelinski, two of their best senior players.
Longcar plays it just under the foot of Kotlav Rempel. That one played into the air. Etsioka bats it down. Now De Leon sends it up ahead. That one's too far, out of the reach for Litvin. Etsioka controls in the midfield. That one taken away by Tron. Quickly pressured by Etsioka as he gets the ball back. Now we're for Longcar. Longcar shouldered down by Tron. As Coach Rubinetti and the Lancers do not agree with that call. Looked like a clean shoulder to me.
Yeah, you are allowed to use their shoulders in soccer. That was definitely borderline. Ref explaining his logic to Rubinetti. Definitely doesn't agree with the call. It was definitely close. There's definitely a line that can't be crossed. I think because he fell down. I think that was the main reason that was called.
As Zoo takes it out for possession for the Minutemen, he's dragged down. Foul called. Zoo plays it quickly over for Sridhakar. Sridhakar plays it into the midfield. Sridhakar along the top of the box. That one's taken away from him by Hedgeb. Booted up in the air now for Kotlav Rempel. Rodriguez on it now. His pass deflected. I'll come back for Kestel. Kestel over to Powell. Powell feeds Kestel. Kestel with the shot. That one's blocked by Frederick. Cleared away by Litvin. Now back for Etsioka. Minutemen threatening now. That one's cleared away by Tron. Over to Longcar. No handball called. Looked like that one took a deflection. Cross coming in here. That one's headed down and off the post and no goal. How did that one not go in? A great attack from the Minutemen leads to nothing. It'll be a booking for Zakiri.
That was by far the biggest push of the day for Newark Academy. And just a bad read from Lowenthal as he jumped up, tried to grab it, went by him, and left the net wide open. And the closest any team has come to scoring today as that one goes off the inside of the post, skimmed along the goal line before the Lancers finally were able to clear it out. We remain tied at 0s.
Well, good sign for the Lancers. Muser comes off as Grzelinski comes back in. Will be Etzioko. Who'll take the kick. Referee coming to the sidelines now. Be a timing issue. Well, not something you see every day. The mascot on the sideline has his helmet off.
I don't think that's allowed. Usually mascots are supposed to keep it on. I don't think he's doing his job properly.
Etzioko with the long free kick. That one takes a touch over to the foot of Kotlov Rempel as that one goes wide. Litvin's through ball intended for Hall, kicked away by Yan. Zakiri thrown to the ground. Maybe a little bit of a flop there. It'll be a free kick coming for Livingston.
That's part of the game, isn't it, Alex?
Tron plays it quickly over for Ferdinand. His header intercepted by Etzioko. Now over for During. Ferdinand quickly pressuring. Nice slide from Ferdinand to keep that one out of play. Longcar will take the throw. Headed by Kotlov Rempel. Cleared away by Grzelinski. Touchdown by Zhu. He'll send it over for Yan. Yan now over for Longcar. Longcar to the foot of During. During trying to race around Yang. As that one takes a touch off of During, it'll be Lancer throw.
Just a great solo effort from Yang racing down that left sideline and not only sweeping it away, but bouncing it off the foot of Sam Sheck as it goes out of play.
Here comes the kick from Lowenthal. Over for Hedgeb. Hedgeb now over for Liang. Liang out wide for Ferdinand, and that one goes just over the line. Longcar to take the throw. Sails it over the head of Powell. That one's cleared away by Livingston. Longcar will take it once again. Yan, a crossover for Zhu. Loud cheers from the Minutemen fans as Zhu gets the ball. Now over for Sridhar. Over for Kestel. Kestel cross cleared away by Quan Tron. Throw in from Kestel to the foot of Sridhar. Sridhar's cross. That one heads over goal and headed away. Ferdinand battling for possession. He's taken down. Foul called on the Minutemen. Lowenthal will take the kick halfway, just about halfway through this second half. Still no goals. Longcar jumps up, headers that one down. Another foul called on the Minutemen. He'll go for another Lancers free kick.
Alex, just to mention, if this game remains scoreless, obviously we have a long way to go before the end of regulation, but there is 2 10-minute overtime periods. If no team scores, then there's no penalties. Game ends in a tie. Both teams will have a chance to win in a sudden death.
Here comes the kick from Lowenthal. Sent high in the air. Over to the foot of Litvin. Hall tries to take a touch. Kotlov-Rempel over for During. During back to Kotlov-Rempel. He'll send it up ahead. Over for Powell. Taken away by Tron and over for Lowenthal. The Minutemen really pressuring within the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, and this Lancers team definitely seems to be exhausted. This is the first time all day where it really feels like Newark Academy has the majority of the chances in the possession.
Low punt from Lowenthal leads to possession for the Minutemen, but quickly offsides. Jai Bahal waiting to be subbed in for the Minutemen. The kick from Lowenthal. Touched by Hajeb. Now taken out wide, sent up ahead for Powell. Tron on it. He makes a nice move over to the outside. Quickly getting away from Powell. Eli, not something easy to do, get away from KJ Powell. He's got 5 goals and 4 assists on the year. No foul called as During being harassed. Ferdinand takes it. He cuts to the outside. Hops over the foot of Kotlov-Rempel. Now down the line for Hall. He'll cut back. Hall takes his time. That one will be kicked off by the Minutemen. They'll go for another Lancers throw. Frederick comes in to take it. Frederick not only with a booming leg, but also a rocket throw as well. Frederick waiting for his players in the box to get into better position. Here comes the throw from Frederick. That one's headed into the air by Tron, cleared away by a bicycle kick. Headed up by Sridhakar, comes to the foot of Quan Tron. Nice slide tackle there from Sridhakar. It'll be another Lancers throw. Daniel Liang will take it. Liang takes a throw looking for Jay Hedgev. Long throw from Liang, played by De Leon. That one cleared away by Longcar. It'll roll all the way back for Lowenthal. Lowenthal takes his time, looks over his options. He'll choose the long one. He'll send it up ahead. Now Kotlov-Rempel with it now. He sends it over for Sridhakar. Zachary Sridhakar at the top of the box, shot blocked by Grzelinski. Headed away by Ferdinand, over for Hedgeb. Pass intended for Hall, blocked down by Longcar. That one comes back to Cash Longcar. Longcar taking a shot from the top of the box as that one curls wide of goal.
I think Longcar couldn't really decide if he wanted to shoot that or pass it off to KJ Powell. If that pass connected, Powell had a sure goal right in the middle of the box. Howard just couldn't really make up his mind. Instead, flubbed a weird shot pass that went past Powell and well wide of goal.
Well, the Hall will come in now in exchange for Kotlov-Rempel. Zakiri sends it over for Ferdinand. That one will roll out of bounds. It'll be a Lancers throw. Hedgehog will come out for Sam Kanchik, as well as Aston Roberts coming in for Gabe Hall. Liang on the throw. Plays it over Aston Roberts. That one kicked up in the air by Longcar, headed down by De Leon. Back up in the air, away by Yan. Ferdinand trying to take as much time as he can to play that one. Comes to the foot of De Leon. De Leon trying to find open grass. He takes a shot. That one takes a weird hop as it's saved by Gershwin.
What a save from Zach Gershwin. Probably his best of the day. Long range shot from De Leon. And just a weird bounce on this grass. Quickly changing directions alertly. Gershwin somehow snags it out of midair.
And that one with a lot of spin. Longcar's pass intercepted by Zakiri. He's taken down by Powell. It'll be another Lancers free kick incoming. Lowenthal will take it. Here comes the long kick from Lowenthal. Into the box, headed away by Yan. Comes over to During. During's pass up ahead for Powell. Powell immediately pressured by Tron. Pass intended there for During, taken by Sridhakar. Sridhakar's pass into the box goes wide, and that one will roll in! The Minutemen, with 17 minutes and 37 seconds, have taken a 1-0 lead.
I don't know.
Minutemen have the goal, scored by number 18, Nicholas Rodriguez.
Oh, just devastating for this Lancers team as Lowenthal came up well before he probably should have, as it's able to roll by him and not the way the Lancers want to give up this opening goal this late in the game. Well, the minimum at controlled play throughout the course of this second half, and finally they get on the board.
Lancers immediately take control. Ferdinand. Pass over for Litvin. It'll go through his legs. Cleared away by Zoo. Tron controls along the back line. He'll send it up ahead for Ferdinand. Ferdinand pressured by During and Longcar. Now ahead, sent by Longcar. Over for Kanchik for the Lancers in the midfield. Shouldered by De Leon. Pass intercepted by Rodriguez. That'll be Rodriguez's second goal of the year. That ball takes a hop. It'll be kicked away by Liang. Substitutions now being made. Ethan Suwanakosai coming in for Jacob During. Longcar moving down the line to take the throw. That throw intercepted over to Roberts. It's Roberts and De Leon in a 2-on-2. Roberts slide tackle from Zoo. Ball taken away from him, played into the midfield now for Rodriguez.
Roberts has to be disappointed with himself that he messed up that opportunity. Took one too many touches, either had to cut to the outside earlier or passed it off to De Leon.
That one sent to the sideline by the Minutemen. Lancers will make some substitutions now as Kanchik will come off for Muser. Intercepted by Ferdinand now. Ferdinand over for De Leon. De Leon with the shot. That one's blocked down. No handball called, much to the displeasure of the Lancers. Intercepted by Longcar now. He'll send it up ahead over for Swanikowski. That one's kicked out of bounds by Liang. Nathan Yan down on the play. As Will quickly step aside.
1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy with first ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh.
Did he bring it in? He did.
It is
Caught!
I'm here with Lancers senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick. Charles, it's going to be a great game. We're here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. What's the excitement coming into this game like?
I think we're all pretty excited. We're pretty hyped up. It's a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. I think we're all just really hyped to play in a professional game.
Welcome back to more second half action. 14 minutes and 50 seconds to go as Nicholas Rodriguez and the Minutemen are up 1-0. Lancers trying desperately to respond. During takes the throw. All the way down to Lowenthal.
I think that was out of respect. Liang kicked it out to end the play, and the Minuteman forward was down hurt. So out of respect, they just gave the ball back to the Lancers.
Nice show of sportsmanship there from During. Frederick waving Litvin back. Taken by Powell. Now taken away by Quan Tron. Tron has possession for the Lancers. Taken off of his foot by Sridhakar. Now sent up ahead for Powell. Powell working around Muser as Muser kicks that one to the sideline. Substitutions now being made by the Minutemen. It'll be Kotlov Rempel coming in, as well as Nathan Yan. So Jai Bahal will come off alongside Pablo Kestel. Down to the midfield it goes here for Aston Roberts. Roberts plays over for Grzelinski. Grzelinski has the ball taken off of his foot by During. Now intercepted by Rodriguez. Rodriguez over for Powell. KJ Powell tries to make a move. Has it taken away from him by Frederick. Frederick tries to save it along the line as it eventually rolls out of the line. Suena Kosai takes the throw. Over the foot of Kotlov Rempel. It'll be a Lancers free kick. Lowenthal to take it. Rodriguez takes a weird touch. It'll bounce over his foot. Powell trying to move it farther downfield. Goes away off of him. Or my mistake, it'll go off of Barry Frederick. Now for a Minutemen throw. Here comes the throw from Suena Kosai. Kicked down by Tron. Now taken by Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to cut back, plays that one off a Lancer foot. It'll be another Minutemen throw. Now played back for Zoo. Zoo sends it over for Etsioka. Now for Rodriguez. Rodriguez's pass intercepted. Now over for Sridhakar. Sridhakar over for Etsioka. He pump fakes, cuts back into the midfield. He'll send to the back line now for Yan. Yan out wide for During. During back into the midfield for Etsiako. Now Rodriguez with it. Rodriguez's shot blocked by Muser. Powell trying to control along the wing. Has the ball bounce away from him. It'll be a Minutemen corner.
Livingston really needs to try to get in full attack mode here. They're getting down just 10 minutes to try to tie this game. But a lot of times when you get in that attack mode, that's when the mistakes happen. That's when you let up a goal.
Jai Hedgeb waiting along the sideline. Here comes the kick into the box. That one settled down by Sridhakar. His shot is blocked by Quan Tron as he's down in the box. No whistle yet. Litvin being held onto as it'll finally blow. Tron down hurt. We'll quickly step aside for a short commercial break.
1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy. First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh.
Did he bring it in? He did.
It is
Caught!
I'm here with Lancers senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick. Charles, it's going to be a great game. We're here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. What's the excitement coming into this game like?
I think we're all pretty excited. We're pretty hyped up. It's a beautiful stadium.
Tron will come off, so will Aston Roberts in exchange for Jai Hedgeb. Kritzer will come on for Quan Tron. Suana Kosai racing down the wing. He gets to it first. He'll play it in the middle, intended for Kotlov Rempel. That one kicked well away. It'll be a Minutemen throw. During plays it to Sridhakar. Sridhakar tried to backheel into the box. That one goes off of Sridhakar for a Lancers throw. Liang will take it. Liang over for Grizolinski. Grizolinski plays it for Kritzer in space. Kritzer out wide now over for Litvin. Litvin back to Kritzer. Kritzer back to Litvin. Litvin takes too heavy of a touch as that one rolls out of bounds. Throw in down the line over the head of Sridhakar and into the stands. Kotlov Rempel battling Muser. Kotlov Rempel keeps possession. He sends it over for Powell. Powell with the shot. That one's blocked away by Zakiri. Nice defensive play there from the junior. That throw down the line, kicked up in the air. De Leon settles it down. He'll send it up over for Grzelinski. Grzelinski and Etsioka battling for the ball. Kicked away by During. Quan Tron comes back in. Sam Kritzer comes off.
And just a quick note here, Alex. Zach Gershwin and this Minutemen defense have 5 shutouts this year already. They're now 7.5 minutes away looking for their 6th, and it would be a huge victory at Sports Illustrated Stadium.
Here's Kotlov Rempel with it. They'll send it up ahead over for Powell. Powell, step overs, trying to get into the box. He's bodied off by Frederick. It'll be another corner kick coming for Newark Academy.
Looks like De Leon is down.
Been a lot of injuries so far in this game, Eli. De Leon will come off. Lacerda will come in for the Lancers. Yam will come off.
I have a feeling we might have just made a strategy to stop the clock, Alex.
Definitely a good strategy to stop the clock. Time winding down. Bahal coming in. Kestel coming out for the Minutemen. Etsiako will take the kick. Low kick. Kicked on goal. That one sent high by Powell.
Wasn't a great corner kick, but it bobbled around in the box for a little bit. Went right to Powell, had a great look. Just shot it a little too high.
Here comes Samuel Lauenthal. Short kick headed by Liang. Now played by Muser. Kicked away back by Liang over for Litvin. That one intercepted by Rodriguez. At Siako takes possession for the Minutemen. That one over for Powell. Powell to the top of the box. Left-footed shot on goal, sails wide. De Leon now will come in for Ferdinand. That pass on the ground over for De Leon. De Leon sends it up ahead over for Hedgeb. Hedgeb takes too heavy of a touch. Settled down now by Etsiako in the midfield. 5:40 left in the second half. Bahal plays it over for During. During tries to make the headway pass over for Kotlov Rempel. That one intercepted by Quan Tron. De Leon will kick it off of During. It'll go for a Lancers throw. Liang takes the throw. Over for Muser along the back line. Muser back for Liang. And now back for Muser.
You could see the Newark Academy defense set up for Livingston's final push. 5 minutes left and them holding on to a 1-goal lead.
Longcar with it now in the midfield. He tries to send the through ball over for Powell. That one well too far. It will be thrown away by Lauenthal. Longcar with possession. He'll send it over for Sridhakar. Sridhakar with the shot blocked by Liang. Nice sliding attempt from Bahal. Muser will send it up ahead over for Grzelinski, pressured by During. Grzelinski steps over the ball. He's thrown down to the ground. No foul called.
Grzelinski in disbelief. There was nothing called there. He was shoved down.
Headed away now by Muser. Long range shot from Bahal. Back over for Powell. He tries to deflect it. It rolls just under his foot. Lauenthal throws it over for Muser. Now to Tron in the midfield. Played out wide, intercepted, taken away by Powell. A foul finally called. And a yellow card being thrown over for Arthur Lacerda. That'll be the second booking of the day for the Lancers, first on Lacerda, as he comes out now in exchange for Hall.
You can see the Lancers starting to get really desperate, but this Newark Academy defense has just been too strong for them to beat. They've really settled into this game. They've ended up playing an outstanding game now, 353 away from their 6th shutout of the year.
Etsiako will take the kick. Here comes the long kick from Etsiako. Right to Lowenthal.
Lowenthal needs to punt this. He's thrown it the past couple of times, but he needs to get this ball up the field.
Lowenthal does punt that one. Takes a bounce, but it's played right to the knees of Hall. Now into the midfield, over for Zakiri. Now back to Muser along the back line. Muser over for Tron. Quan Tron on it now. He'll pass it over for Liang. Liang up ahead. That one rolls under the foot of Etsiako. Now back to the Lancers back line for Muser. Muser for Tron. Now Muser and Tron playing catch. Muser tries to send that one overhead for Hall, kicked away by Zhu. That one just sits right on the line as the Minutemen clear it away. Quick throw from Frederick, down for Muser. Muser's pass out wide, now for Liang with 2.5 minutes to play. Liang down for Grzelinski. Grzelinski to the back line. That one will take a touch. A Lancers corner incoming.
This is a big chance to tie the game for the Lancers. An excellent heads-up play by Grzelinski. Just bank it off the Minutemen defender and out of play. Now a huge chance for them to tie it.
Newark Academy has every defender in the box. Here comes the kick from Grzelinski. That one bouncing around. Here comes the kick. Punched away by Gershwin. And cleared away by the Minutemen to the foot of Muser. That one cleared away off of Longcar, off of a Lancer, and that'll bounce behind the end line. 1:50 to play. And a Newark Academy goal kick incoming.
Great job by Zach Gershwin just to see that ball up in the air. Notice that was a loose ball and punch it away.
Kotlov Rempel going down in a limp. Oncoming Pablo Kestel. Kotlov Rempel getting worked on along the sideline. Zhu will take the kick. Settled down by Tron to the foot of Hall. That one intercepted and taken away from him by Bahal. Now over for Powell. Nice slide tackle from Frederick, keeping that one in play. Srinakar, through ball in on goal for Powell. Powell takes a shot, saved, blocked out, and gathered by Lowenthal.
He needs to get up and get this ball moving. They only have 1:09 left.
Lowenthal booming punt sent up ahead. Settled down by Longcar, now over for Muser. 1 minute to play here in the match. Muser sends that one out over to the sideline. And Newark Academy is going to waste every single second they can. Kestel stutters. He'll take the throw. Over the head of Zakiri and over for Muser. Muser plays to the back line for Lowenthal. Lowenthal sends it up ahead. Settled down by Hall. Now kicked ahead by Frederick. Bouncing around. Etsiako and the Minutemen controlling possession. That one sent well ahead. 13 seconds to play. The Lancers need to make something out of nothing here. 9 seconds to go. The final 3, 2, and 1 second will tick off the clock. Your final here is 1-0 with a goal coming from Nicholas Rodriguez. And the Minutemen will take it here. They'll improve to 7, 3, and 1 on the year as the Lancers fall to 2, 8, and 1.
Well, the Lancers gave it their all against an arguably much better Newark Academy team. However, in the end, it was a goal late in the game for the Minutemen, and they're just able to pull away the win here today at Sports Illustrated Stadium.
Well, Eli, it was a phenomenal match. We thank you to everyone who was listening. I'm Alex Cohen alongside Eli Gorin and Mustafa Houghton on camera. We will see you next time.
1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy. First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh! Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
caught!
I'm here with Lancers senior goalkeeper Charles Frederick. Charles, it's going to be a great game. We're here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. What's the excitement coming into this game like?
I think we're all pretty excited. We're pretty hyped up. It's a beautiful stadium, beautiful field. I think we're all just really hyped to play in a professional stadium for like probably all of our first time. And I think we're also just really hyped up because it's a rivalry game, crosstown rivalry, 2 Livingston school teams. Obviously, one of us wants to come up on top and show who really represents Livingston. And I think that we want it to be us.
Another big thing coming in this game, you guys play at turf on home. What's it going to be like switching from turf to this Bermuda grass?
I think the ball is definitely going to move a lot better and smoother on this surface. The ball is going to be moving a lot quicker. And we just have to watch out for slipperiness because the grass is probably wet. But yeah, otherwise I think we should be ready for it.
And then lastly, obviously you guys had a rough start to the season, coming in 2, 7, and 1. Any strategy changes coming into this game?
I think we're just looking to score more goals. Obviously, we've struggled with that this season, but I think today, hopefully we can make the switch and score some goals.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. The second of losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling.
Do you want your school to be covered by the #1 live stream service in the state of New Jersey so the entire country can see moments like this?
Well, you said Trafford's a shifty back. He gets motion down. They'll give it right to him on the first down play, and he gets lit up. Oh, what a hit there by Jaden Bonsu.
The kid with the Powell. Oh, running people over, still on his feet.
He's gone. Touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
No flag.